warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome to the teaching of Islam. The right way of Islam, the truth way of Islam, as has to be, straight from our noble Quran. Welcome and know the right way. The question goes, are you allowed to eat camels? Is camels haram? Are you forbidden to eat or even kill any camel at all? Ask yourself what you think. Did you learn the noble Quran? Not only how to write or read, also the importance number one is how to understand the message. The Quran is the message of no one else or nothing else than the highest Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Nothing goes above the Quran, the message, the noble Quran of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Nothing, and I repeat, nothing goes above. No hadith, no any hadith goes above the noble Quran of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Nothing. Everything that goes against or contradicts, against or different than the Quran always, and I repeat, always goes and is the Quran number one. Nothing goes above the Quran. The noble Quran of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is always right, is always correct. Even if the hadith al-Bukhari, the Sahih hadith, even the hadith says different than the Quran of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then we dismiss any hadith that goes different than the noble Quran of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Always, and I repeat, always, above anything and everything goes the noble Quran of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Always number one. Goes always above everything, anything, above everyone. No prophet, no hadith, no anything is above. I repeat, no anything or anyone or any hadith is above our noble Quran from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Put that in your brain. Bring that in your brain. Know that as ummah, as Islam, or as a believer of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, or as someone or a kid or someone or anyone who has interest to learn. Know that no one can tell you that the Quran is number two. Never is number three. It's always and always will be and always is being like that, and it will stay like that. It will always be number one above everything, except Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala himself, because it is from our lovely Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's why we're happy with it. Allah gives always with everything that Allah has created, with reason, with mizan, and also with haqq. Allah does always like that, as we know from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's noble Quran, the message. Yes, it is always with the best reason, mostly good for us, almost everything good for us. Allah does always what is good for us. That's why He made the noble Quran so it can give us examples. So what you can do and what the person goes, here you go. I almost cry to talk about this, but I must, and I must do it. This is my part. This is my part. My part to do it. Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. It is always explained everything very well and good. So you can take the examples for your own life. Generation to generation to generation. The examples and the stories that you read in our noble Quran is for us as an example and to know and to be taught how to live and let others be their own life as it's meant to be. That's what you have to understand, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He didn't make the Quran, the noble Quran, just to be reading, recited, or just so you can mirror and write. It is good, but yes, alhamdulillah, and mashallah, you learn, you read, you recite, you write, all good. But number one is to learn the message of your life and after. That's the message. The message is the importance that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants you to know, to understand, in any language, in a correct way. Nothing change. It's not allowed. Don't change anything. Even the names of our prophets, you are not allowed to change. Nothing. I repeat, nothing. Nor any word. Nor any letter. Or anything. Even a dot, a point, a stripe. Anything. You are nothing allowed to change from the Quran of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You are not allowed. Don't change anything. Not even the names. Not even how you call it. Our noble prophets. All of them. All of them are noble. All of them are important. All of them have beautiful, noble name that you are not allowed to change. Anyhow, the question goes, are you allowed to eat any camel? I repeat, are you allowed to eat a camel or even kill a camel? Are you? Do you know your noble Quran? Are you allowed to eat a camel? Do you know anything about the camels? I repeat, do you know anything at all about the camels? No? If you are a Muslim or interested or reading and knowing our noble Quran about the camels, and you still want to kill one and eat, then what do you think? Are you allowed to do that? I know many, too many Muslim Islam countries kill and eat camels. Wow, it's clearly to read from our noble Quran that you are not meant to eat or to kill any camels at all. But you didn't know. Or you just don't care. Huh? It's just a me. It's halal. Good question. And you will get the right answer straight from our noble Quran.